no matter the money, first and foremost, Okowa still have a duty to tell Deltans all this money in billions. And Deltans, as it baffles me, those monies will be paid by all of us and our children, children. We'll be deprived what we need to get as a result of this money that has been taken and stolen. Now, that being what it is, I've just told you the billions that was paid to stop Tinubu from being sworn in. The Supreme Court rose to the occasion. These are gentlemen. They're not blind people who understand what it is, who understand what the law is. If you see all this time, they go to fake Thanksgiving to say that they are thanking God, which is not true, that Sheriff has won one case or the other. It's not true. It's purely technical. They've not looked at the issues. The people who filed cases did not go from the appropriate channel, as it were. We finished election. Now, if you saw what INEC said, which is the only thing INEC said, I haven't accepted everything to be correct as we have enumerated them. They said, why did we sue the other parties that did not win election and are not declared? It follows that INEC itself, who ought to be the custodian of the new Electoral Act, did not read it and did not understand it. Section 42, subsection 2 of the Electoral Act says, I can sue 10 people if I have probable cause to so do. And in any case, further now added that for every person you sue, you must pay a security deposit of 1 million. So for all 4 of them that I sued, I paid 4 million as security deposit because I was sure of what I'm saying. And I'm vindicated and I'm very pleased and happy that at the end of their replies, Deltans should bother themselves to read. One of the culture that has been trampled upon in the state is that they don't read. They should read my petition, read the reply. If you read my petition and read their reply, it is clear that the tribunal is going to declare us winner. And I even gave a second prayer that were they not to declare me as the winner of the election, which ought to be the case, if they declare a rerun, it comes with the stripping of all the other 4 parties from presenting any candidate having fraudulently done so and found guilty in the first instance, which follows that it is only the SDP, as I know in the state, that would do the rerun. So if you ask me, everything had been designed by real God, not the God these people are touting and lying about. So I'm very happy with what is going on. A lot of things, as I've said, Okowa cannot work with anybody who is not a thief, who is not a criminal, because that is his lifestyle. The reason why Okowa is running from pillar to pole and doing what he's doing is trying to cover the mess for you. Look, I'm Delta Gbagi. One lawyer was talking to me at the end of reading the replies from all these persons that we have sued. And he said, Honorable Minister, I, as a lawyer, am afraid of you. I was thinking that the result and reply of these persons will be very dastardly and they were going to mess you up. But I've read all of them and I've come to see that not one thing is mentioned against you as a former minister, as former chairman of the Legal Aid Council, as a former chairman of DDPA, as a former chairman, a businessman, and all of that. Not one thing. That goes to testify the level of your character, the level of what you believe in life. And in any case, that is why I believe that having read that petition and nothing negative about you has been said, with all that you have said, I am proud of you. And if I come to this world again, I would like to have a life and live as clean as you have done. What I'm saying is that you are going to hear a lot of mess. There's a lot that is going on. Either in the end, why should you take money? Ike Clark is right. Why should you take money that is meant for the Sompadek and first take 50% and haven't taken 50%? Where is the 50? Then the Sompadek suffered. Contractors are not being paid. What Okowa does, all the people in need, commissioner or persons in the place, are people who have one criminal record or the other and who are ready to take peanuts and forget what he was doing. It's like all the chairmen of the local government. Okowa chose all the chairmen of the local government, who I understand that he has now criminalized. He criminalized all of them before he left. Show me, go to your own local government in Delta North, show me any local government in Delta State that you can say that has done 250 million development in that local government or any local government in Delta State. What the man simply did was to look for people of like mind, thieves I call them, petty ones too. And when the allocation come, if theirs is 500 million, you just say how much is your salary for primary school teachers, for this, everything comes to 174 million. It's okay, you take 30 million. And the money fizzles, disappears. But they sign for 500 million. So you see where they all become criminals. They all have issues to answer to God, not me. I'm not interested, but the fact remains that he does not do anything. He has criminalized a lot of persons in the state. Criminalized them for nothing. So the state will have to come up with a decision to pardon them because they were coerced into such level of criminality, and so we can move forward. But what I'm telling you is that look at the Sompadek thing. They divide the money, they don't pay contractors, there's no development. The purpose of the Sompadek as it ought to mean to the people of the state, nothing. I'm from one of the biggest voting population local government in the state, the Eweli South. There's nothing. I've not seen any work of the Sompadek in this local government, and of course because I was born in Saple, I know there's none. The whole money is stolen. The question is that what does he want to do with this kind of money? The reason why he has sleepless night, the reason why Actor Okowa, that papa, was saying that this boy is going to plunge the name and his family into trouble. The reason why the man disassociated himself a long time from me, the fact is that when I was talking about my relationship and Actor Okowa, he went to Ike Clark and told Ike Clark that he should talk to me to stop talking about my relationship and the video with regards to the prayer the man prayed for me that he has adopted me as his son and all of that. Because he didn't want to hear about that man. He wanted that man died, his history dead, and everything gone about him. But that man was a man of character, I would confess. So what I'm trying to say is that if you see anybody close to Okowa, they are cronies of the same body, the same style, and Deltans before long will hear. With regards to the treasury issue, moving government funds to bribe people, I've told you, there come a time in life that people say, no, we have to do what is right. Everybody who fears God or who fears the Quran or anything today has a duty to help liberate Delta State. Money is sweet, yes, but if you come along as somebody who contributed to destroying a whole people and a whole state and whatever they stand for, God will never forgive you in life. Everybody knows the truth. Everyone knows what is going on. So the judiciary, I believe, I pray to God, they will do what is right. That's my position.